Hello, my Nomad souls. Welcome to another episode of Expats. Today, as you can see, I'm a bit sick, so I will try my best to give you today the most frequent asked questions and answers. If you are planning to move to Hungary, then I have the right answers for you today in this episode. So, the first question that I receive frequently from you is, how long does my passport need to be valid when applying for a residence permit? Well, your passport needs to have at least 90 days validity in order for it to be accepted for a residence permit application, or otherwise you will need to write a letter saying that you're waiting for a new passport and attach the proof of it. Otherwise, the residence permit that you will get will have the validity of your passport. So please try to have it as much years as you can, so it doesn't affect the validity of your residence permit. The second question I receive is, as a foreigner, can I buy a property in Hungary? Well, yes, but if you are a non-European citizen, what you will need to do is getting a permit to buy a flat or a house, and we can support you with this process. It is usually not so complicated, but our lawyers can support you with this. And the other question is, how many directors can get a residency through one company? And usually one managing director can get the residence permit as a guest self-employed. But if you need to add more than one managing director that is not a European citizen, then the other managing directors will need to apply for a work permit. Is there an open work permit in Hungary? No, there is not such a thing. With the EU Blue Card, maybe there can be a possibility that after 1 year of working with your employer, then you can switch to any job or employer without changing your residence permit. But please note that you need to stay 1 year working for the same employer in order to have these benefits as a EU Blue Card holder. Help me to find a job in Hungary. Can you help me to get a work permit in Hungary? Well, first you need to be hired for a position for a Hungarian company, and once you have your contract and a suitable let's say a salary, and that can be fit to any of the let's say respective work permit types, then we can support you with this application. We are not a agency, HR agency, so please keep this in mind. How long do I have to maintain my golden visa investment? So in order to keep your golden visa active, you need to maintain your investment for at least 5 years. This type of residence doesn't need you to stay for a certain time in the country. You can go and come back as you please, and also it will allow you to bring your family. Can I get the Hungarian citizenship through the golden visa? No, the golden visa doesn't give you a citizenship, but you can get the citizenship after 8 years of permanent residence in the country. What should I do if I change my employer? So if you are EU citizen, it is easier because you just will need to register from your old workplace and then register your new workplace. But if you are not EU citizen, then you need to apply for a new work permit or employment permit for the new company. And as you know, I'm gonna leave the link of my video There are several work permit types, so you need to check which one can apply for you. And if I move to a new address, what is the deadline to register it? 3 days. You need to register the new address 3 days, and I also will leave the link of how you can do this address registration on Enter Hungary. And the other question is, when can I start to work as a foreign national? So if you are EU citizen, you can start when after you finish the registration and you have your social security set up. But if you're not from the EU, then you can work when you receive your work permit. So you will need to wait until you receive the work permit card. What is the white card and how can I apply for it? So the white card is a type of a residency permit for digital nomads. So if you have a salary of more than 3,000 euros and you have a contract with a foreign company, you must stay at least 90 days in Hungary. You can get this white card visa for 1 year, and you can extend it for an additional 1 more year. And if later on you wish to stay in Hungary, then we can consider to apply for get self-employed permit, but you will need to apply from the country of origin, or you will need to wait. If you don't need a tourist visa, you need to wait for the expiry of it and apply from Hungary. And that's it for today. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Sorry for my voice and my look. I am nowadays there is a flu virus in Hungary, and I think I catch it. So as you might know, my 2 events that were scheduled for October, they will be postponed for next year due to my sickness. And I hope I can meet you face to face next year. Follow my Facebook page where I post events, so we can network between digital nomads, freelancers, or business owners in Hungary. And thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.